Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, we had quite the storm that went through today, and it is not over yet. I want to show you some of these snowfall numbers out there, and they are impressive. You can see 13 inches in the Ellendale area, 11.5 in Cullum, 9.5 just to the north of the Bismarck area, 9 in Selfridge, 8.5 in Lemoore. Ashley also picking up 8. Now 7 at the National Weather Service office in Bismarck. That's the official number, and that shatters the old record of 3.1 inches set on this day. I believe it was 1971, and we're not done accumulating the snow in the capital city. Here's a look at some other totals from across the region. And we also had quite a bit of ice out there, especially to the north. 1/4 of an inch in Portal, Sherwood, and Killdeer. 3/8 of an inch in Alexander. All of these numbers are getting pretty dangerous in terms of bringing down trees and power lines. Luckily, didn't hear too much of that happening, thankfully, today. The back edge of the snow really falling apart here over the last hour or so. Just a couple of stubborn bands right over the capital city. Then you get a break, and then the main slug of moisture with the system just to the east of the Jamestown area, and still quite a bit of snow to go in Fargo and in Grand Forks. And here's a wider shot of just how big this system is. The main center of the storm basically over Omaha, Nebraska, slowly sliding off toward the east, and it will take all of this moisture with it, thankfully, out of our area. Still have winter storm warnings in effect and winter weather advisories. The National Weather Service continuing to scale these back now. When we started the show 15 minutes ago, Minot was still in it, but those have since been eliminated as the worst of the moisture is gone. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these other ones fall by the wayside before you wake up tomorrow morning. Here's a look at temperatures. Really not a very cold system out there. Most places are in the 20s, thankfully. If these temperatures were about 15 degrees cooler, the snow numbers would probably be double of what we're seeing right now. Winds continue to scream out of the north as those winds rotate around that strong, what's called mid-latitude cyclone at between 15 and 20 miles an hour. We'll put Precision Cast into motion. You'll be able to see that snow finally getting out of here as we go through the overnight hours. Still can't roll out a couple of inches in certain spots if you get under one of those more persistent bands. But by tomorrow, look at mostly clear skies across the area. So that sun will be out working to help melt that snow. Unfortunately, this is a very heavy, wet snow, so if you're doing shoveling, drink lots of water and take frequent breaks so you don't get yourself into some health troubles here. Here's a look at additional snow on top of what has already fallen. I think a general inch or 2 across the capital city, and then higher amounts as you move out to the east, of course, with Fargo still dealing with several hours of snow to go. They'll get the most accumulations. Tonight in the capital city, 20 degrees. Still can't rule out that patchy blowing snow with those winds gusting to 35 miles an hour. The snow is done in Minot, but still lingering, freezing drizzle, and a couple of flurries will remain, so expect slick spots as you head out there. 3-day forecast for Dickinson. Look at all that sunshine and warmer temperatures by the time Monday and Tuesday roll around. Same thing for Williston. The camera all iced up from that freezing drizzle. Here's a look at your extended forecast for the capital city. You'll notice lots of sunshine, no snowfall, thankfully. Temperatures above average through the extended period, except Thursday and Friday, where we dip back below average. And the same thing for the Minot area. No precipitation, slightly above average temperatures, Renee. It's a nice island of calm in what's been an active couple of weeks, because we need the break. We need the people to give them some time to shovel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they're looking forward to it, too. Thanks so much, Robert. Coming up next in sports, a couple of Bismarck schools battled against Fargo foes on the ice. Highlights are next.